group. Group 13. The theme is Hawaiian, an endangered language. You have 5 minutes to present.
Aloha! I'm Nakamura.
I'm Terauchi.
I'm Nishimura.
And I'm Goto.
According to UNESCO, the Hawaiian language is endangered and is in urgent need to be protected.
Ever since the Polynesians settled in Hawaii, they have created their own culture and language. Since then, Hawaii became the 50th state of the United States, and a diverse range of languages are spoken. However, roughly 70% of the population only speak English, and the importance of the protection and preservation of the indigenous Hawaiian culture is weakening.
In Hawaii, there are tourist attractions that have names derived from the Hawaiian language. If the original language diminishes, those places may lose their meaning. If this causes a decline in tourism, there will be economic consequences to people in Hawaii. To solve this problem, we created the website where we introduce the Hawaiian culture and the simple Hawaiian language. Viewers can take a survey on their awareness of the Hawaiian language and enter our Hawaii Culture Senryu contest. Senryu is a type of Japanese traditional poetry. We set a special rule to include at least one Hawaiian word in the poem. By setting up Japanese Senryu and English Senryu, we are looking to see the incorporation of the Hawaiian language in both categories.
Here are the 3 main objectives of this action. The first is to create opportunities to become familiar with the Hawaiian language and to emphasize linguistic diversity. From the responses, nearly 90% say they did not know that Hawaiian was an endangered language. However, after viewing our website, 95% of respondents said the website made them interested in Hawaiian culture. To bring about further change, we held a Senryu contest for people to use the Hawaiian language they learned through our website. Secondly, we reminded residents in Hawaii that their cultural identity is something that they should be proud of and to protect. To find out how they felt about the current state of the Hawaiian language, we asked our friends at Kalani High School, which is our sister school. From them, we learned that although the basic of Hawaiian is spoken, English is dominant language, and only a few people can speak Hawaiian perfectly. We want to draw attention to the danger Hawaiian language faces in a situation where the education is entirely conducted in English. By focusing on language diversity and protection and preservation of the indigenous culture, we are contributing to the achievement goals of the 4th SDG.
The third objective is to contribute to the development of the tourism demand. Please look at this graph. Before the pandemic, so many Japanese tourists chose Hawaii as a destination. However, in 2020, mid-COVID, the number of Japanese people visiting Hawaii dropped drastically, and this was hugely damaging to the Hawaii's economy. Therefore, if we increase the interest in the Hawaiian culture and language among Japanese people, we can bring back the desire to go back to Hawaii once COVID is over, and this will contribute to the Hawaii's economy. Therefore, we are working to achieve the SDG goals 8, 11, and 17.
To practice our action, we collaborated with students from Kalani High School in Hawaii. They helped spread our Senryu contest to local Hawaiian people. We also have kept in touch with Hawaii Tourism Authority. They gave us advice on how to manage our contest and decided to publish our research on their homepage.
We also created another website to showcase our research and findings from the contest and survey, and included a video to make it easy for many people to access the information.
Our goal is for the Senryu contest to serve as a model that can be applied to the preservation of more languages. As more people participate in this contest, we can create a world full of diverse languages and thus a society full of diverse cultures and histories.
Mahalo!
Okay, thank you.